The Unbreakable Bond, A Story of My Pet Dog *. Chapter 1. The Day We Met *. It was an ordinary morning, but for me, it turned out to be the day that would change my life forever. I had been considering adopting a dog for months, but I wasn't sure if I was ready for the responsibility. I had read up on everything: training tips, nutrition, and even emergency care. But there was always something holding me back, some fear of the unknown. Then, I saw her. I was at a local animal shelter, just browsing to see what the options were. I wasn't planning to adopt on the spot, but as I walked through the rows of cages, something caught my eye. A small, scruffy dog with big brown eyes was sitting quietly in the corner of her cage. She looked up at me, and for a moment, our eyes locked. It felt like time had stopped. I couldn't explain it, but I knew in that instant that she was meant to be a part of my life. Her name was Bella. At the time, she was just a puppy, only 6 months old, but she had already been through a lot. Bella had been found on the streets, abandoned and scared, but despite her rough start, she was full of love and warmth. I couldn't resist her. Without a second thought, I filled out the adoption papers and brought her home that same day. Chapter 2. The First Days Together *. The first few days with Bella were a whirlwind. I remember how shy and cautious she was at first, unsure of her new environment. She would spend most of the time in her bed, staring at me with those big eyes, as if she was still trying to figure out if this was real. I was patient with her, understanding that she had been through a lot. It didn't take long for her to start opening up. Bella was a playful little pup, always wagging her tail, even when she was nervous. I remember the first time I took her outside for a walk. She was so excited that she ran circles around me. It was like she was finally free, and I could see how much joy it brought her. The trust she had in me started to grow, and I felt like we were becoming a team. Chapter 3. A Learning Together *. Training Bella was a journey in itself. While she was quick to learn basic commands like sit and stay, we faced some challenges along the way. Bella was very stubborn, and there were moments when I would get frustrated, especially when she chewed up my favorite shoes or decided to dig holes in the backyard. But through it all, I reminded myself that this was part of the process, and we were learning together. One of the most special moments in our training journey came when Bella learned how to fetch a ball. I remember throwing the ball for the first time, and she just stared at it, not sure what to do. But after a few tries, something clicked. She ran after it, picked it up in her mouth, and proudly trotted back to me, tail wagging furiously. I cheered her on, and she looked at me as if she was asking, "Did I do it right?" From then on, fetching became our favorite game, and it symbolized how far we had come. Chapter 4. The Bond Grows Stronger *. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, Bella and I became inseparable. She was always by my side, whether I was working from home, running errands, or relaxing on the couch. There were days when I would feel down, and Bella would sense it. She'd nudge her head into my lap or curl up beside me, offering comfort without words. Her presence in my life was something I hadn't realized I needed. There's a unique kind of healing that comes from the unconditional love of a dog. Bella never judged me, never cared about my flaws. She just loved me, purely and simply. And I knew I had to do the same for her. I took care of her, made sure she had everything she needed, and always made time for play, even on the busiest days. Chapter 5: Adventures and Travels *. As Bella grew older, our adventures grew too. I wanted to show her the world beyond our neighborhood, so I began taking her on trips to new places. Whether it was a hike through the mountains or a weekend getaway to the beach, Bella was always eager to explore. She loved the outdoors, and her joy was contagious. I remember the first time she saw the ocean, she ran straight into the waves, barking with excitement as the water splashed around her. We had some unforgettable moments during these trips. There was the time we went camping in the woods, and Bella kept guard of the tent as we slept under the stars. She was always so protective, but in the gentlest way. It wasn't just about the places we visited, it was about the memories we created together. I would treasure these moments forever. Chapter 6: Bella's Impact on My Life *. Bella has taught me many valuable lessons over the years. She's shown me patience when things didn't go as planned, reminded me to enjoy the small moments, and encouraged me to be present in the now. As I reflect on our time together, I realize that she's been more than just a pet. She's been my companion, my friend, and my confidant. I've learned that the bond between a person and their pet is unbreakable. Bella's loyalty and love have been a constant source of comfort and joy in my life. She's been there for me during my highs and lows, offering her unconditional love without ever asking for anything in return. I've come to understand that pets aren't just animals, they are family. Chapter 7: A Future Together *. Looking ahead, I know that Bella and I still have many more adventures to go on, many more moments to share. Whether it's another walk in the park, a new place to explore, or simply a quiet evening at home, I'm excited for what the future holds. The love we share is timeless, and I'm grateful for every day I get to spend with her. No matter what happens in life, Bella will always be my companion, my joy, and my constant reminder that love doesn't need words to be felt. In a world that can sometimes feel uncertain, Bella's presence is a beacon of comfort and happiness. And for that, I am forever thankful. Conclusion *. Bella has been with me through so much, and her journey has shaped mine in countless ways. From the first time we met to the adventures we've shared, she's been a constant source of love and joy in my life. Our bond is unbreakable, and as we continue to grow together, I'm reminded of how special the love between a person and their pet truly is. I hope you've enjoyed hearing about my beloved dog, Bella. She's not just a pet, she's a member of the family. I believe that every dog has a unique story to tell, and I'm grateful to share hers with you. The end. Did you enjoy this story? Like the video and comment. Subscribe channel. See you the next video. Have a nice day.